Here's a point that is very clear. And you know who told me this? Myron. You know what he said? 80% of the people that you're going to come across that are in the cold market, they don't know you, they don't like you, and they don't trust you. Now, let me ask you something. I'm going to give an example. Let's just say that I knock on your door and I'm just a telemarketer. And I say, listen, I got this great idea. It's all you need to do is come up with, for $2,000, if you just spend $2,000 with me, I'm knocking on your door. I just need $2,000. And what I'm going to do is take you from where you are to where you want to be in $1 million land. And I just knocked on your door. Are you ready to give me the $2,000? No. You're not ready to give me the $2,000? No. Okay. Now let's change the scenario. Ring the doorbell. And this time, hello, I'm Oprah Winfrey. I have an investment for you. I need you. I'm here to make 20 people millionaires. I need $2,000. Can I have it?
Maybe.
You a trip. You just lost your $1 million. Let's try again. Can I have the $2,000? I'm Oprah Winfrey.
I still don't know you.
You don't know Oprah?
I mean, I know Oprah.
Okay.
Oprah getting money.
Do you know Oprah?
Yeah.
Do you know Oprah? Do you know Oprah? What about you? Do you know Oprah? Ashley, do you know Oprah? Can I get the $2,000? Okay. Monique, you know Oprah? She come to your door and says, I'm going to make you a millionaire. I need $2,000. What's your answer? Yes. Whitney? You okay. And Joe, you just lost because I'm going to the next one. But what I'm saying is that when you're dealing with people in cold market, they see you like this person who is invading their lifestyle, who is coming into their world, who is offering them something that everyone else is offering. You're on Facebook and you're on Instagram and you're in your house and your phone is ringing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with somebody trying to offer you something all the time. Commercials on television, commercials on radio, ads all over the place, the big billboards we just put up. Everybody is always asking for something. And what's happening is that you're getting to a point where you just tune out and turn off. And the thing that you say, and this is the same thing that happens to the potential clients that are in that 80% bucket, is they tune out, turn off, and decide they do not want to be bothered with not anybody else like you. But then we have some things that can make a considerable difference. And the first thing is we got to start with the principles. See, the principles are important. I'll tell you why the principles are important. Because when you have a principle, then it delivers your action accurately and consistently 100% of the time. When you have a principle, principles are not changing. Principles don't change. It's just 100% of the time. If this is the situation, this is going to be the answer. They don't change. You're going to have to start with some principles. Then there's this intentional action. And the intentional action is extraordinarily important because if you're not intentional, then it's like going from here to California with no GPS, with no roadmap. How are you going to get there? And the last part that I really find, and this is me, this is not Myron, very important is commitment. Because it's not easy, because life is going to get in the way, because there's going to be a lot of things that just tell you that, you know, this is not going to be an easy journey. But if you can maintain the commitment, it gets easier. And not only does it get easier, but you put yourself in a position where you literally can work yourself out of a job and you can help other people grow to their potential. So let's talk about the 7 principles. You need to serve your clients before you serve yourself. So I know everybody struggles. I know that it's very difficult. It's a challenging position. But let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you a story real quick where I was serving myself. Actually, this has been about 15 years ago. I was serving myself because, there's always this situation where you think you can get something for nothing. But how many of y'all know you don't get nothing for nothing? You don't get something for nothing, right? Listen, I was at the gas station, and it was me and Olivia. And we sitting there at the gas station at the corner of Broad and James. And I've always been somebody who loves technology. And at the time, they had these little tiny TVs. This is 2000 and probably, 10. At the time, they had these little tiny TVs that you could put them in your car and your kids could watch TV, whatever. And they were just little tiny TVs. They pick up air, right? And so I'm at the gas station with Olivia, and somebody knocks on my window and says, "Hey, got one of these TVs for you. You interested in one? Have you ever been at the gas station? They offer you either some gold or some or TV." He said, "Yeah." He said, "Hey, I got a TV for you." I said, "I'm not really interested." And Olivia's like, "Mom, it's it's one of those little TVs." And he showed it to me. I was looking at it. I was like, "Yeah, how much you want?" That's exactly what I said. "How much you want?" And he said, $400 or whatever, because they were very expensive at the time, and he calls himself giving me a deal. And I thought that was just crazy. I was like, I don't have no $400. I'm at the gas station. He said, "Well, I'll take $100, after some time." So, wait a minute. And so I decide, well, it's $100. Olivia, we can have a good time. Y'all have this little TV. It's a little tiny color TV. And I buy the television. So I get home, he gives me the box, I get home, I open up the box, and it is the dummy TV. It's not even a real one. Oh my God. You don't get, this is the point. You're not winning. I wasn't winning, I was so mad. I was just so mad. And Olivia's like, "Mom, can we go find him and see if he took our TV?" I said, "No, girl, it's just done, it's done." Just understand, there's nothing that's free. There's no free lunches. It takes work. It takes energy. It takes effort. And it definitely is not like it's just going to happen. So serve your clients before you serve yourself, okay? Only do what's in your client's highest and best interest. I was my own client and didn't serve myself. Only do what's in your what's in your client's highest and best interest. Now, sometimes that's hard. Sometimes it's hard because if you haven't had a commission check in a while and you want to get this deal done, it's hard. It can be very difficult. But you need to rely on your principles and get back to the idea of whatever you do is coming back to you, and it's coming back to you tenfold. Trust and believe that is a guarantee. Never worry about the money. Has anybody ever heard me say that? Don't worry about the money. Anytime an agent gets started, that's the first thing I tell them. Stop worrying about the money. The money does present itself as front and center, but I need you to put that down. And the reason why I need you to put it down is because we are already highly paid. We already got the contract to get the rate. We're already selling the most expensive product on the market. There's nothing that gets too much more expensive than real estate. And we're already selling it. So don't worry about the money. Change is inevitable, which means that the market is going to go up, the market is going to go down. Always and forever, there's always going to be a market with a whole lot of problems. You're going to end up with agents that get on your nerves. You're going to have things that happen, and you need to always give grace. Because what I know is that I've run into the same agent, the one that really made me mad, the one that was not doing me right, the one that was backbiting, one right now that I need her to come back and fix some things on this $655,000 house, who was acting ugly. Always give grace and always operate with integrity and empathy because your clients can feel it. Have you ever walked in a room and then somebody came in and they was just stank, funk face? And you felt it immediately? Like, the whole room drops. See, we're energetic. No matter what anybody says, it's an electrical thing within our system. We are energetic. And you need to always be learning and growing, or you are not learning and you're dying.